The king is tipped to launch a slimmed-down structure of the monarchy in order to place a greater focus on working members of the royal family. Royal commentators have suggested King Charles will restructure the monarchy amid concerns that non-working members of the royal family have retained too much power within the firm. Both Prince Harry and Prince Andrew remain councillors of state, meaning they could stand in for the king on royal matters should the monarch be unavailable. Royal expert Christine Ross asserted a reshuffle of the councillors of state would assuage everyone's concerns and move away from an archaic system of monarchy. Speaking on the Royal Yes podcast, Ms. Ross said, if Charles was abroad, if he was on tour overseas, he would appoint a councillor of state to handle anything that needed to be handled in his absence. It's so unlikely, he doesn't travel that much, but there are rumors of a large coronation tour. The monarch doesn't really have that many emergencies these days where you would need a councillor of state to be instated. This is something that will probably never be a problem, but it will assuage everyone's concerns if these changes were made. Traditionally, the councillors of state consist of the monarch's spouses alongside the next 4 people in the line of succession that are over the age of 21. The councillors are authorized to carry out most official duties typically conducted by the monarch if the sovereign is unwell or otherwise unable to conduct scheduled commitments. The current councillors of state consist of the Queen Consort, Prince William, Prince Harry, the Duke of York and Princess Beatrice. Prince Harry and Prince Andrew, despite being 5th and 8th in line to the throne, remain councillors of state as all 3 of Prince William's children are far too young to take on the duty despite being higher up in the line of succession. Ms. Ross reported, it is something that is very archaic and it's one of those things that will probably never be an issue. It's so unlikely that all of the other councillors of state would be unavailable, but it does seem that, in light of the last few years, a lot of people might be happier if we just rearranged those guidelines. Royal Yes host Christina Garibaldi added, I feel like this goes back to Charles' slimmed-down monarchy. He just wants to keep it a very close group of people. Royal expert Ms. Ross replied, definitely prioritizing working royals over those who are no longer part of the working royal family. Prince Harry stepped down as a senior member of the royal family in 2020, alongside his wife, the Duchess of Sussex. The Duke of Sussex has since relocated to live in California and maintains a distanced relationship with his royal relatives. He rarely travels to the UK and is often absent from key royal engagements, although both Prince Harry and Meghan Markle did return for the Queen's state funeral. Prince Andrew no longer conducts public royal duties after the Duke faced serious allegations of historical sexual abuse. The Duke of York has strenuously denied these allegations. He has been stripped of his patronages and military titles and no longer uses the HRH styling in a formal capacity.